What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Alright, so this is something that I recently ran into. Well, not ran into, but recently um, was uh, prompted to make a video about. Alright, so I was watching this YouTuber who goes by the name of Tatiana Mercedes. It was like an old video of hers, um, back from possibly like 2010 even. And she said something that really got me thinking. She said something to the effect of, people aren't mad that you're interracially dating. People are mad that you're dating outside of your skin tone. And she said this not necessarily pertaining to black people, but just pertaining to people in general. And it got me to thinking, is that true? And I'm thinking about it. I think that might have some truth in it. People are mad that, I think people often are mad that you're dating outside of your skin tone. Think about it for a minute. When it's like an Asian person and a white person dating, it's not too much of an uproar about that, right? When it is a black person and say an East Indian person, and that, brown skin, dark skin tones, and there's not really much of an uproar about that, you know? Heck, even when it's like, say, a Hispanic person and a light-skinned black person, there's not as much of an uproar about that. And I think that might be because the skin tones more or less matches, you know. And of course, when I say white and Asian, I mean Asian as in, the Northeast Asian, like the pale skinned Asians, not like the East Indian type Asians, or, the brown and dark Asians, That's where I'm coming from. And, this all got me to thinking, like, she might have a point here. I haven't really thought about that. But, let's take it and bring it to the community, black people. All right. I think, when it comes to dating within the community, I think some people are often triggered in the community when people are not dating within their skin tone, right? When people like people outside of their skin tone, like when a dark person likes a light person, when a light person likes a dark person. People, sometimes view that a certain way. Even though we all are part of the same community and we all check the black box, assumably, people still kind of have an issue with that. And I think it's because it has to do with skin tone. People are dating people outside of their skin tone. No. Because honestly, think about it. If we in the black community all stuck with our own skin tones, I don't think there would be too much of an uproar about that. It wouldn't be too much of like, oh, this person likes this shade, this person likes this shade. Oh, they feel like this is a better shade than that. Like, basically, the colorism aspect wouldn't be as prevalent, I think. Because I think a lot of this, unfortunately, circles back to like people's preferences in dating. Colorism is more than just that. Of course, I think when you think about it like that, you're just kind of being a bit simple-minded, but it does include that for both the women and the men, really. I think the men might play it a little more cool about it, but I think, for both the men and the women, the women and the men, they kind of both feel the same way about it. When our skin tone isn't being shown love, we kind of feel some type of a way about that, right? Because we're like, hey, what about us? Right? Because like even just recently, a popular YouTuber in the the colorism sphere, I won't mention the YouTuber's name, but the YouTuber did a live stream, and the YouTuber was talking about like the YouTuber was asked about folks that she found attractive. And, 1 minute it was like, oh, you don't like dark skinned dudes. Then the next minute was like, oh, you don't like light-skinned dudes. Like folks kind of want, they kind of low-key want that validation, you know? It's sad, but it's true, you know? Yeah. But I'm going to bring this video to a close, all right? Just wanted to put that out there and see what you guys think, you know? Skin, you know, drastic differences in skin tone, that's the issue, or at least a big part of the issue, right? You know, think about it. Leave comments. Let me know what you think. Until the next video, adios and goodbye for now.